Howdy train fans, welcome back to the Chattanooga Southern Railroad. Got another update for you. Worked quite a bit yesterday on it. And yes, that's a new caboose. But, it's there for a reason, which you'll learn about later. But here's the update. So, the progress is not as much as you would think I would have in a day working on this. But a lot of stuff happened. So let me kind of walk you through this. If you remember in one of the previous videos I told you about digging these KD uncoupling magnets out from under the track there, over there, and over there. Well, it took a while to get these things leveled back up, as you can see here, and the track nice and level, as you can see there, right? That took more time than I anticipated. So, but it's done. So I got everything leveled, spiked there, and over there. Couple other things, as you can see, I've gotten the yard or the lumber yard track laid back again. Did a nice gradation down to board grade. Got this curve back in, and it's a nice 18-inch radius curve, runs smoothly. Got my team track. You can kind of see if you get down low, kind of drops off there. Oops, let me move around here. Sorry if I'm making you sick. In addition to that, as I move around the layout here, I did, as I said, I extended this, curved this around, extended this off to here, and to allow for more storage facility here. This is going to be a really abandoned track here. Got my other turnout for the cutover installed, holes drilled for the switch machines and the wiring for the frog. I did end up, in order to get this curve in here correctly, I ended up having to move this turnout back a little bit. So that took a little while to get that rejiggered, but it's working well. Also went out into the wood shop, spent some time cutting up my roadbed. So you can see I cut the 4-inch pieces down to 1-inchers, and then every 1/2 inch cut a slit in these over to about within a 1/4 inch of the one side. This gives you the ability to curve this quite easily. Had to run up to the store and get more glue because my bottle of wood glue had congealed completely, and half of it was rock solid, and wouldn't you know, it's the top half, and it would plug the spout. So anyway, had to get some new glue, but you can see I am making some progress. I will take you back around to the other side here. So one of the things I'm doing is I'm taking, since this is the main line going on around there, I decided to drop this down to a 1/16 inch high as opposed to the 1/8 high, to kind of show some differentiation, height, and also maintenance on the track. I took that Y turnout out in the siding here. This is where I'm going to install the curved turnout that will take me back behind the backdrop to the storage yard. And then got my roadbed in over to here. Let me move that bottle. And I'm laying out this crossover to bring me, laying over this crossover to bring me back into the main line. As you can see, I pulled up all the track to do this, but now you can see I've got my roadbed for the main line all the way down and around, and I'm starting to lay out, this isn't actually glued down yet, I'm starting to lay out that passing track on that side, and also some of the, I don't know if you can see it, but the pencil marks for the other trackage that I had out here. So that's where I am as of right now. in addition to that, while I was up grabbing glue, grabbed some more hardware, the hinges for this drop down, some more leveling legs for that section that's going over there. It's going to sit on the wall. And let's see what else. I think that's pretty much it for now. So gonna dive back in here in a minute and start working some more on building the frames for the storage area there in the back and this over here. So hopefully the next update you'll get to see those in place. And I've decided not to put this backdrop up yet across here because I have been accessing from the other side, laying that road bed, and I'm sure I'm going to want it access for the trackage there. For those of you that know, installing track is not a quick and dirty process. It takes some time. So anyway, one of the other things that I have been doing is, in addition to, you'll see that this has some track spikes to it, I have been gluing this down with the wood glue. You know, just put a small bead down the center, set it in place. It gets a little tacky, and then I just put a couple spikes in just to hold it in place until it solidifies. So there you go. And the other thing, it's kind of hard to see here, but I did lay out, I did lay out the 18-inch radius curve here, and where these turnouts are going to fall. There and there. Sorry, I got my glasses in the way. Where those, the number 4 and the Y turnout are going to be, and how they align into this switch, which this one is the, if you remember, is the engine lead. That's what I was calling it. And then that one's the yard lead to the curve turnout and beyond. So anyway, there you go. Some progress made. I'm going to get all the road bed in before I start laying track. And I will start laying track up on that end and bringing it this way. I find that works better. And then I'm also going to be coming off of there, over here for the cutover, and coming this way to hopefully connect in once these two turnouts are set. So that's the plan, Stan. And with that, I'll see you guys on down the tracks.